Now, sorry for the abrupt end last time. The game crashed because this stuff was happening. A whole ass Civil War battle that I got in the middle of. And, oh god.
Enough of this.
I am going to kind of keep my distance from it. I'm gonna let it happen. But... oh, those are Imperials. Who are they chasing? Like the one Stormcloak left alive?
Yeah.
Oh. There was one Stormcloak left alive. I feel kind of bad. You know? Holy shit.
I'm on your side! Of the Empire!
Oof. Alright, well, that dude's invincible. There's nothing I can do about him. So, fuck it. Anyway. So, our goals today... and yes, once again, I do have rehearsal, but I've been going over my lines all day, and I'm just kind of not burnt out, but definitely kind of feeling the old fatigue as far as learning lines goes. So what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna go ahead and play a little Skyrim. Alright, now as you all know, Cap has joined the Imperial Legion, and so we're gonna go ahead and go through that whole fucking quest line. Start to finish, no stops. Who? What? Oh god. More goddamn stormcloaks. I ain't having it. So look at how shaky the game's got. It's a cool mod. It really is. But I don't think my system necessarily likes streaming and doing that. And I can't fault it for that. You know, like, this is how it is. There we go.
Good to see you, my friend.
Hey, Hadvar.
I knew you'd make a proper legionnaire. I'm glad you'll be with me in there. I don't like the looks of this place. And I'm not talking about the Stormcloaks. You too, huh? I'd much rather a straight-up fight than creeping around a place like this. But never mind all that. We're the Emperor's soldiers. We'll do our duty no matter what stands in our way, right?
What's the situation?
Stormcloaks were already camped out around the entrance when we got here. They don't know we're here yet, though.
Well, that's something at least.
Alright.
Looks like the damned rebels got here first. No matter,
stuff.
we have the element of surprise. Prepare to move out.
Alright.
Follow me.
You say element of surprise. I say,
Listen up, Legionnaires. Those Stormcloaks are here for the same reason we are. Ulfric, Tender, wants that crown, but we're not going to let him have it. I realize some of you may know men on the other side, but remember this. They are the enemy now, and will not hesitate to end your lives either. General Tullius is counting on us to bring back the Jagged Crown, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's show these rebels what real soldiers look like.
Try and make this quick. That's your best.
gotta
Son of
see if I can get some of them.
You must be the new recruit. Welcome to the Legion.
Cool. Wasn't talking to you.
Well done. They never knew what hit them. But don't underestimate the Stormcloaks. Many are Legion veterans. They may be traitors, but they know how to fight. We had the advantage of surprise this time, but don't expect it to last. Let's move out.
Yeah, let's go.
Ever wonder if maybe we should call a truce with the Stormcloaks? Join forces for just a little while, and take care of some of these dragons?
I like you, Hadvar. You're a thinker. Bit simple sometimes, but you're not a bad dude.
Everybody ready? We charge on my signal. Time to show what you're really made of. For the Empire!
Thanks for just not doing stuff.
That's it. That's all you got. Lucky hit. Here.
There we go.
My regards.
God, that's so cool to watch. Happens a lot more as my as a Khajiit that I built, but I wasn't gonna build Captain America as a Khajiit.
You two, stay and guard the entrance. We don't want any Stormcloak reinforcements taking us by surprise. Everyone else?
Let's see. Oh, as Cap, I don't touch the urns because I feel Cap will
I don't
find
like
that
the look of
disrespectful.
this. Perfect spot for an ambush.
Sucks because I
10
got
to
that whole
1,
Imperials
if
find
this
more
way
gold
is
thing. So like I'd really like to be finding a lot more gold, but
Let's not jump to conclusions, soldier. The Legion always finds a way. I'd rather take a moment and look around than walk blindly into an ambush. Auxiliary, see if you can find another way through. We'll charge in to help as soon as we hear fighting.
another way through. Right.
Maybe you can find a way through somewhere above us.
I was literally already doing that. Now it looks like it was your idea instead of mine. Let me get that stealth up. There we go. Treasure chest.
Still here. How can I serve you, my Thane?
There you go, miscellaneous. I give her all the ones I get as soon as I get them so that she has plenty. So we're gonna start running into some undead. I gotta make sure that she can
Lead on.
collect souls. I don't think I should do it. Actually, I'm thinking about it. It's got a lesser soul in it. Don't want to waste it.
I'm right behind you. As my Thane, How can I serve you, my Thane?
serve me. What's up? Taking credit for someone else. Exactly. I mean, that's just the problem with the Legion. But they're still the best, they're still
Lead on.
Tamriel's best chance against the
There
Thelma.
may be some way to get through on the level above. Hurry!
Bitch, I'm literally already up here. Doing that exact thing.
It's got to be the Imperials. Find them.
Boom. Oh, flesh that real quick. Jesus. Oh, fuck that guy. Hold on. Let's go ahead and level up real quick. Normally I like to save him. But where are my... Here's heavy armor. Oh, right. I'm not quite. That's why I wasn't doing it. It's not because... It's because I don't have the thing yet. Disarming bash and block runner.
I can't.
Oh, sorry. Should have yielded quicker.
Be careful, men. There's bound to be more up ahead.
Most likely. I'm Steve Rogers.
Ow!
Dead storm
Can't
close
wait
and
to kill.
Draugr.
Another of Ulfric's boys.
Hadvar, you're a little bloodthirsty there, pal. I think you should tone it back. Just a little bit.
For the glory of the Empire!
Damn you.
Bet you're all wondering, why do you keep just taking their daggers? Ow. Oh, I probably should. So that you didn't have to. Whatever. It's fine. We should have both avoided that. I mean, maybe, but that feels like more of a Tony Stark
And
thing.
this must be
Than a
the
Cap
Hall of
thing.
Stories.
Cap's like, I'll make do with what I can.
I've heard of
And
this.
I'll only steal back the
These
stuff that
walls
kind
are
of belongs
supposed
to
to
me.
show the history of the ancients who built this place.
Too bad we can't read these
Like when he stole
carvings.
back his first Avenger suit.
What secrets we uncovered.
One thing at a time, soldier. Focus
Arrow,
on our
Of course. Steel dagger, arrow,
primary mission. We're searching for the crown.
ebony crow. Okay, let's see. Ebony claw, right next to all these other ebony ingots I found. Alright, let's see. Okay, so that appears to be wolf, moth, and dragon.
What is that?
Well,
Some kind of stone claw? I wonder what it's used for.
who cares? This
Good
ain't
job.
the first rodeo, Legate.
All right, everyone, keep your guard up.
I do
Let's
like
move out.
Alright.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You got a bad feeling about this? I've got a bad feeling. Okay.
All right, Legionnaires, spread out and see what we've got. Auxiliary, do what you do best. See if you can find some way to get that gate open.
Alright. Do what I do best. You mean carry this entire army?
How's it going? Find anything yet?
Found it.
How's it going? You find anything yet?
No, never mind. I thought that was it. What's up, buddy?
Keep looking. There's got to be some way to get that gate open.
Okay, there we go.
How's it going? You find anything yet? All right, let's move, men. We've got more. Steady, Legionnaires. We've been through worse. Just keep your guard up.
Oh, sorry, Headler. Literally in the way. Oh wow, that was a lot of gold on it. Elven arrow. That's right, because I gave Lydia elven arrows so that I could have an unlimited supply of elven arrows. I'm sorry, guy. I guess he must have got hit with a fucking stray arrow. Or Draugr had one and started using it. I'll definitely go through that door, but not until I've, See, it's not grave robbing if the cadavers attacked you. Like, then it's spoils of war. Totally different. Corvinant Crypt. Alright.
The crown should be around here somewhere. Spread out. Keep your eyes open.
It's probably that. Maybe yes. Okay, cool. Found some elven armor. Let's make sure. I think this is the disarm shell. Oh, never mind, it's the slow time shell, which is also awesome. Please tell me I have dragon souls necessary to use.
By the knot!
Well, King, if you don't mind, we'll just take that crown of yours and be on our way.
Are we having a talk? Oh, wow.
Have it your way.
We legit were.
Let's get that crown, men.
Very reminiscent. Oof, up this way. Okay. Valuable. Ebony sword, 2 items behind. And as soon as I can give it to Lydia, I will. And Warhammer also 2.
Take that crown back to Solitude, soldier.
I'm right behind you.
Stay here and
How
see
can
if
I
we
serve
find
you, my
anything else
pain?
that could be of use.
Weapons. It's 23 on that. 14, 27.
Lead on.
Oh my god.
Still
Lydia.
here. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Do not start with me. Oh my god. No, I need you to use that one. I'll make you a new one, but I need you to use that one. Okay? Oh, I picked up an amulet talus from a Stormcloak soldier after the game crash, so there's that.
Lead
There
on.
we go, thank you. The correct goddamn weapon. Let's see. Hands gone. Alrighty. Right, I forgot how... Okay, so, like, all of my muscle memory is still back from the PS3 version, where loading between doors took forever. Like, forever. Okay. What's up, guys?
At least we got the damn crown. I hope it was worth it.
You need to. Peril. It's actually a really cool piece of armor. I am curious, loyal viewers. After I'm done with the Steve Rogers run, who do you want to see next? Iron Man or Thor? Okay, so we have a vote for Iron Man. Technically the Winter Soldier. I should deduct a point just for that.
Wanderer like you must have plenty of tales to tell.
But I'm afraid I'm too busy to hear.
Stay sharp.
Favor the bow, eh? I'm a swordman myself.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I was gonna say, I don't actually favor the bow, but I realize that
Proudspire
weapon I
Manor.
have stats on.
Now there's a
How'd you
fine
end up
home.
here.
Up for sale,
My
too.
father was a legionnaire.
If you're interested,
Years
talk to
before
the
him.
steward in the keep.
Guess I never considered doing anything
First
else.
you, like, say questionable things about my knowledge of fashion, and then immediately after you're like, oh, by the way, there's a house. What kind of guard are you?
Ulfric will want to take Whiterun from us, but we will hold fast. We can't give the rebellion free rein through the center of Skyrim.
Okay. So I'm gonna
It's good
give
we hold
this-
the Reach. Were the rebels to gain control, the silver mines would give them coin to hire more thugs and expand their violence. Hjalmarch is an important buffer zone between the rebel forces and the capital. Ulfric will try to break through at some point.
It's only 1 health, but,
Controlling the Pale gives Ulfric a port town and takes the pressure off of Windhelm. But it's only a matter of time before it's back in our hands.
oh my god.
We will oust Ulfric from Windhelm soon enough, and when we do, I'll have his head on a plate. Ulfric's Stormcloak's head rolling away from his lifeless body. Excellent work, soldier. I have to admit, I had my doubts it even existed. Did you run into any trouble?
I think this is the Steve Rogers thing to, say.
That's not for you to decide, soldier. I wouldn't have sent you in the first place if it wasn't going to be worth it. Now then. I need someone I can trust to deliver a message of great import to Jarl Balgruuf of Whiterun. We have it on good authority that Ulfric has raised enough men to attack the city of Whiterun. The Jarl, however,
Guess
refuses the
priorities are
Legion's
check, I don't know
support.
about that.
This missive should convince him. Be aware, soldier.
Yeah, no, Iron
These
Man's
documents contain
actually gonna be a
sensitive
really
intelligence for the
straightforward,
Jarl's eyes only.
build. Battle mage, heavy armor, destruction. No weird gimmick. You know, no shield.
You have your
nonsense.
orders, soldier.
Don't start with me, dude. I'll fuck you up. I'm gonna tell you.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
I don't know that Iron Man would necessarily choose sides in the Civil War. Or if he would, he certainly wouldn't prioritize. You know? He would be, he'd be more like, let's, you know, get some of this other stuff done first. Well, luckily the Jarl of Whiterun likes me. Yeah, just... Okay, so my advice is to ignore General Tullius and focus on how cool Legate Ricca is, and how nice Jarl Elisif the Fair is. Like, the reason I choose Imperial is because I'm like, what about after the Civil War is over? Well, I want someone to be able to defeat the Thalmor. Hell, I've made a High Elf that sided with the Imperials because he felt that the Thalmor were a greater threat.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
That's a significant increase in value.
I'm right behind you. I am at your command.
Alright, Lydia. So now you're gonna fucking use it anyway. Take that. Like, this is the better sword. But if she's gonna use this... No, you know what? No, never mind. I don't know why I'm doing that. That's silly. It's dumb to give her an inferior weapon, and I know.
You lead, I'll follow.
I don't claim. Take a look.
Let's see if she has any. No, she doesn't. I like to check. I like to see if she's got any. I should have enchanted the other weapons while I was in there. I feel so silly. Like, duh. I have a lot of arrows. Alright, I need to make
Don't forget to
bubbles.
check inside the shop if you need anything.
I work for
What's
Bellathor
up, dude?
at the general goods store.
Think you could,
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market. I'm sure we've got something you need.
No? Not gonna get out of my way? Alright, fine. It's not like I'm the Dragonborn or anything. It's not like I'm an important person.
Papa,
Oh,
you're
hello.
back. Can I get a few gold to spend? Please?
Sure.
Thanks, Pa.
Seems like a reasonable amount to give a child. Right? Probably.
I'm right behind you. How can I serve you, my Thane?
You can give me that. 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 I can give you nothing. Don't have anything.
Lead on.
No.
Divine smile on you, friend. Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors.
Oh my god, I hate him so much. Money is so important. It's kind of nice not having a weapon that I have to recharge. I have decided that with Tony Stark there will be some conjuration, and as such, you know, bound sword and whatnot. Because, I mean, he's summoned swords from time to time with his armor. He does weird shit. But, like, I think of summoning as him essentially having, you know, like drones. Alright, you jackass.
It seems this So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
What I wish is for you to shut the fuck up. I hate you so much.
You know, if you've got the aptitude,
The main goal
you
is,
should
of
join
course,
the Mages
leaving
College
with
in
more
Winterhold.
money than I came in with. There we go. And I believe I have... That's right. Hold on. Did I seriously not have Fortify, Sneak, or... Oh my god. I'm so ashamed. Whatever.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
Get the fuck out of my way.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. No doubt requesting to garrison his men in my castle. Well, out with it! I see. Give the... Don't be damned. Just give me the letter. I presume once I have it, I can do as I please with it? Good.
Fearless. Seriously?
These are interesting reports. Proventus, what do you make of all this? If Ulfric were to attack Whiterun...
As in all things, Lord, caution. I urge us to wait and see.
Pray wait.
I'm of a mind with Irileth. It's time to act.
You plan to march on Windhelm?
I'm not a fool, Proventus. I mean, it's time to challenge Ulfric to face me as a man.
See, as,
or to declare his
as
intentions.
Iron Man, I'll be doing the College of Winterhold.
He'll do no such thing.
Because it's the only...
He was rather straightforward with Torig.
It's the only, like...
Torig?
Institution
He
of
simply
learning
walked up to the
in
boy and
Skyrim.
murdered him.
I guess there's the Bard's College,
That
but fuck that.
boy was High King of Skyrim.
I'm not the High King. But neither am I a boy. If Ulfric wants to challenge my rule in the old way, let him. Though I suspect he'll prefer to send his Stormcloaks to do it for him.
True. He's already proven his personal strength. Now he seeks to prove his armies.
Then might I urge you to consider General Tullius's request? I mean, if you are bent on offending Jarl Ulfric.
Ulfric is the one who has offended. But Proventus has a point. Ulfric has made it clear. In his mind, to refuse his claim is to side with the Empire.
And what harm is there in letting a few legionnaires die in place of your own men?
It seems cowardly.
Was it cowardly, then, to accept the White Gold Concordat?
This again? That was different. Was I given a chance to object to the terms of the treaty? No. The Jarls weren't asked. We were told. And we had to like it.
The chests of gold didn't hurt.
Damn it! This isn't about gold!
It's time to decide.
Lord, wait. Let us see if Ulfric is serious.
Oh, he's serious. But so am I.
Finally.
You there. I have a message for you to deliver to our friend, the esteemed Jarl of Windhelm. Deliver this axe to Ulfric Stormcloak. True, he's a dangerous and bloodthirsty man, but he's also a Nord that honors our traditions. Keep your wits about you and you won't be harmed. And then get back here. Because if Ulfric isn't bluffing, I'll need every able body to defend Whiterun. Good.
I'm just gonna assume
Good.
that he knows this custom.
Proventus, bring me my pen. And the good parchment. Now we don't mind.
But I do need to check with Adrienne to see what It even kind of sounds like Chris Evans panting.
Come to chat with an old
I like
woman?
that.
Hmm? Do your good deed for the day.
Old friend, patron of the great clan battle pole.
Got some good pieces up. I don't... Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Oh my god. Just boots of carry weight.
We've got the finest weapons and armor.
Lame. Lame. Boom, ebony. Look at that shit. I'll buy it while he's got it, because I might need it later. Oh, you know, it's some steel too, if he's got it.
Good doing business with you.
Yeah, good doing business with you. The Orc Berserker Rage is actually pretty cool.
Yes? What do you need, my friend? All right, then.
Right. New companions modded in, I forgot. I have no idea who that is, though.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. Who's going to stop him? Me? I'll have no part of that.
Fuck doing my job. I like the fucking troll's got this like come at me bro face. Like look at him.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Every time I come here, it's nighttime.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave? You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking. Unworthy of what? Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us. He likes to get drunk and walk around the great... Some of these Nords. And it isn't just the Dark Elf. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying.
Shit, Thor actually does hate the Dark Elves.
Farm work is hard work. It's good to relax when I can.
You a Dark Elf lover? Get out of our city, you filth. Don't like it? Don't think I can take you? 100 septums say I can punch you. All right? Fists only. None of that magic stuff either. Let's go. Come on. Ha! Found you.
That almost didn't seem fair.
You're just gonna stand there and take
That wasn't a fair swing. Yeah. Here.
Fucking asshole. There. I feel better now. I have done what Steve Rogers would do. I stood up to a bully. I could do this all day.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Do I look like I give a shit what you want?
Stay away from the Aretino residence. The place is cursed.
Covered in frost.
Algrif won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true. If Ulfric needs a favor, he has it. Anyone else better pay well.
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger
Also have an
message?
appreciation for good speeches.
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath.
God, he's a good speaker.
I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, We have a war to plan.
Well and good, but magic is the true power in this.
Oh, I get it. Rolf is.
Yes.
What's
Make it
Galmar's
quick.
son?
I'm a busy man.
That took me a bit. It's taken me 7 years to realize that.
Not entirely true, though not entirely false either. Any Nord can learn the way of the voice by studying with the Greybeards, given enough ambition and dedication. My shouting Torg to the ground proved he had neither. However, it was my sword piercing his heart that killed him.
We're fighting because we're done bleeding for an empire that won't bleed for us. Untold numbers of Nords died defending the empire against the Dominion. And for what? Skyrim being sold to the Thalmor so the Emperor could keep his throne. We're fighting because our own Jarls, once strong, wise men, have become fearful and blind to the people's suffering. We're fighting because Skyrim needs heroes, and there's no one else but us.
You're a punk.
I killed Torg to prove our wretched condition. How is the High King supposed to be the defender of Skyrim if he can't even defend himself? I challenged him in the traditional way. True, he didn't stand a chance against me. But that was precisely the point. His father before him, perhaps. He was too privileged and too foolish. More interested in entertaining his queen than ruling his country. Indeed, Elisif has become Jarl of Solitude. But the Moot has not yet met to name her High Queen. And they won't. Not as long as I have any say in it. There hasn't been a true High King in Skyrim for generations. For too long, he's been hand-picked by the Emperor, and given emphatic nods by milk-drinking Jarls addicted to Imperial coin. It's time we had a real High King, one of our own making. Is that so? I've been wondering when he'd come around. Oh, what's this? You're quite brave to carry such a message. It's a pity you've chosen the wrong side. You can return this axe to the man who sent it, and tell him he should prepare to entertain visitors. I expect a great deal of excitement in the city of Whiterun in the near future.
Why make more?
I have shown the people that when our Jarls drink the Empire's milk, it makes us weak. I must now show them the path that will lead us back to our strength. There is no progress without sacrifice. No wheat without threshing the chaff. The Empire and the Jarls who back them must be swept away. The people demand it. I demand it. Oh, true, I may meet my end in a dark alley with a dagger in my back. But the people have seen the truth, and they will not back down. Sooner than you think.
I want to be able to just fight him right now and end the war, but the game won't let me. It's bullshit. I could do it. I could end the war right now. But now an innocent farmer is gonna die because Ulfric's ego.
For a dragon to attack Kyne's Grove. Why?
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword.
You've returned with my axe. I knew that would be his response. As soon as you left, I sent word to General Tullius, who's been kind enough to lend us some of his troops, and Legate Scipius here. Let Ulfric try to make it past our combined forces. I'll turn you back over to your legion. Legate Scipius will have use for you. Gods be with us all. Mutual advantage. For centuries, we have benefited from the Empire's protection. In exchange, the people of Cyrodiil sleep peacefully, knowing their northern border is guarded by the fiercest warriors in all Tamriel.
The orcs.
Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
But, sir.
Breathe. The outer walls are strong. If we can hold them there.
They have catapults.
Damn it. Where did they get catapults? The city walls are already falling apart as it is.
My scouts tell me they're loading them with fire.
So, he wants to take my city. Walls intact.
The men will be fighting in flames.
My men are fearless. It's the Imperial milk drinkers I'm worried about.
If you prefer, I can take my men and leave.
No, of course not. Just don't let me down, Scipius. We'll need to set up water brigades to combat the flames.
Already taken care of.
You Imperials are efficient. I'll give you that. How long until they arrive?
Sir.
Not long. They're hiding in the countryside.
Damn it. What's he waiting for?
Sir?
What?
Sir, they're on the move. They'll be at the gates at any moment.
Why didn't you say so immediately?
Sir, I tried.
This is it. Time to see what these storm cloaks are made of.
The men are already gathering at the gates.
Another wanderer, here to
Move
lick
it,
my
soldier.
father's
Spread
boots.
the word.
Good job.
Go, go,
Oblivion, take them. Every miserable last one of them.
Here we go.
Absurd that you can't cook good
Gonna
sweet
beat
rolls
you to the battle.
in the skeever hole of a city.
Or do I actually have to talk to that motherfucker?
Absurd that you can't cook good sweet rolls in the
You already
skeever
said
hole
that.
of a city.
I hate you. You're a terrible child.
The Stormcloaks are here, in force. Get down to the front line. This is it. We must hold the city. Now move it!
Alrighty. You go fight us a war.
Be glad you're here in the city and not out in Riverwood.
Oh my god.
Those sorts don't even have a ward.
Literally a battle raging. Fuck it, get inside. Everything alright? The city is being attacked. Alright, it's just a couple of Imperial soldiers. No. Storm.
This is it, men.
I'm not too worried.
This is an important day for the Empire and for the Legion, and for all of Skyrim. This is the day we send a message to Ulfric Stormcloak and the rebel Jarls who support him. But make no mistake, what we do here today we do for Skyrim and for... By cutting out the disease of this rebellion, we will make this country whole again. Ready now! Everyone with me! For the Empire! For the Legion!
Force!
Send Alfred my respect. Stand still!
I cannot. I'll kill you! Damn you!
Die, dog.
This is actually going exactly how I hoped it would in terms of combat. I hadn't even had to use a potion yet.
You can't win this!
I cannot best. It's nothing.
There we go. Now I can do the thing.
Watch it!
Everyone, on me! The Jarl wishes to speak.
Revel in your victory here today, even as the gods revel in your honor. They already sing of your valor and skill. The halls of Sovngarde are no doubt ringing with your praises. In defeating these storm-cloaked traitors, you have proven the hollowness of their cause.
Let's see. I'm looking forward to that.
And the fullness of your hearts. The citizens of Whiterun are forever in your debt. But Ulfric will not stop here. No,
he will continue to strike out against any true Nord who remains faithful to the Empire. He will continue to sow discord and chaos wherever he can. And so, we must, each one of us, continue to fight this insurrection, lest our fallen brothers have died for naught. Lest our honor be lessened, should we allow these bloodthirsty beasts to prowl our lands. Carry on, men. My gratitude and blessings go with you. For Whiterun, for the Empire!
Alright. Back to General Tull's. We're gonna do it, boys and girls. We are gonna end this war. Because there is a vampire problem to deal with, as well as a dragon problem. Oh, there's so many problems. So little time. So many problems. And only one dragonborn.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done.
I used to be an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow in the knee. Citizen?
It says citizen, but like...
You heard of Ravenscar Hollow? Cave on the island to the west. Place is a roost for those foul hag ravens.
By holding on to Falkreath, we control access to the Reach, Whiterun, and the Rift. By defeating Ulfric at Whiterun, we have solidified the allegiance of the Jarl. Perhaps the Stormcloaks will soon lose heart for this little rebellion of theirs once and for all. I'm promoting you to Quester. Take this blade, a symbol of your new station and responsibility. I'll keep an eye on your progress. The Empire rewards excellence, and so do I. You'd be wasted as a regular soldier. I have special plans for you. You'll be of greater use to me with greater flexibility. Make your way to our hidden military camp in the Pale. Rika will have important tasks for you, and will need you when we reclaim the capital.
Rika was here like 5 seconds ago. What exactly will we be doing?
You'll be doing whatever Rika tells you to do. And I expect you to find creative ways to disrupt the Stormcloaks along the way. Gods be with you.
Folks, give me a second. It's snack time.
What is it?
If you need potions, head over to Angeline's Aromatics. What is it?
I could no longer resist the siren call of a Little Debbie brand moon pie. And I'm not being paid to plug those. But I gotta say, I will take a Little Debbie chocolate-covered marshmallow pie over a standard moon pie any day of the week. They weren't at my local Walmart for over a year for some reason. They only had the banana ones, which are fine, I guess, but I prefer the chocolate. And they just weren't there. Well. I finally found some the other day. I was so excited I bought 2 boxes. So, Little Debbie, if you're listening, I will gladly advertise your snacks on my stream. I literally have no problem with it. I love y'all's shit. Nutty Buddy's good, but like, I don't know, something about the actual moon pie, like brand moon pie, is kind of gross. What the fuck happened here? But the Little Debbie version of a moon pie? Hell yeah. I should clarify. I mean that I think the moon pie brand moon pie is kind of gross. It's not a definitive statement of quality. It is my opinion. Alright. Dragon punching. So, some folks didn't know that when you use your unrelenting force shaft of dragon, you interrupt. But keep in mind that lore-wise, they talk about how fights between dragons are actually deadly debates. Well, I have, you know, dragon soul. And my words do what dragons do. Therefore, I am simply debating. He is talking about the merits of frost breath. I am talking about the merits of force breath. Very simple.
Stay sharp.
I gotta say, punching a dragon to death is one of the most satisfying things I could have ever hoped to achieve. Yeah, look at that, a blessed iron war axe. You know what's interesting? Is, Ulfric always has a fucking steel war axe of cowardice. And it makes you wonder, it's like... Oh. I was saying that, lore-wise, it's established that 2 dragons fighting with their Thuum is essentially a deadly debate because their words are, like, can shape reality, right? As the Dragonborn, you are a dragon-souled individual inside of a mortal body. You can interrupt a dragon's fire or frost breath with some of your shouts. And it's basically mechanics and lore coming together really nicely.
It may be dead now, but where did it come from?
Who cares? It's a dragon. So,
really dead then?
You know. You can use Fusroda to interrupt fire breath.
The General and I have our disagreements.
Basically, the dragon is all like, I think that frost breath is cool, and I respond with, I think that Fusroda is cool.
I need you to deliver some... But first, the Nightgate and Candlehearth Inns are frequent... See if you can't, one way or... But don't do it... Well, soldier, can you do this? Good luck out there.
I'm gonna reunify Skyrim, no matter what it takes. gate in, so Corvingund, because I'm not walking all the way there. As entertaining as I'm sure that would be to watch me just walk. Yeah. So the real thing is I'm going to be building up gold, right, so that I can buy a buildable house. And the reason I'm buying a buildable house is so I can plant, get the ingredients necessary for a fortify enchantment potion, get the fortify enchantment potion started up so I can get the fortify alchemy shit, and then do that for a couple of times until fortify alchemy is at like over 100% or whatever. And then I am gonna use that to make Mjolnir, to make some better equipment, and then I'll be ready to take on alchemy. But I'm gonna do that stuff. Like outside of the stream, because that will be incredibly boring to watch. And like, I know that it will be. And I don't want to have to subject anyone watching this to that, because it's boring and gross. Oh, wait. There we go. Oh yeah, I didn't slow down at all. That's cool. I can block and run at a normal pace. And then once I'm block level 100, I'll be able to sprint and knock people over with my shield. I will truly be Captain America. You know what's going to be funny, though? Okay, guys, so using Mjolnir in the final battle against Alduin, if we want to get real technical, or if we want to, not even getting technical, but just like, because of my fast leveling mod and the fact that I have never touched a one-handed weapon in this entire run, I'm going to be getting like one-handed level ups left and right. while fighting Alduin. Now, at that point, should I keep Mjolnir on my person so that when the time comes to fight the Vampire Lord, I can fight him as well? I feel like that's what I should do.
I've been looking for you.
Oh my god.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
What?
Let's see here. I've got a letter and a lot of gold.
Oh.
Something about it being your, inheritance. Oh, and sorry for your loss. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Who died? Yep. Severio Pelagia. Well, I'm not going to need Mjolnir for Ulfric's Stormcloak. I can beat him to death with my fists and my shield. Because, Ulfric ain't shit. But I'm also going to need that alchemy enchantment loop in order to make the Nordic shield, which is round. I kind of want to make that the Captain America shield. You know? Like, I like the steel shield. I like the round shield look that I've got with that, but I like the Nordic shield as well. So, you know, I have to do it to get that shield up.
Need a room? Or maybe just some mead? Ah, hello there, traveler. Come to this old place? Huh, been here forever. Nah, of course, there's the orc. Long-term tenant, that one. For what he pays, I could afford to shut this place down.
The last time that I killed Ulfric with symbolism, I actually used a shout to do it. Because I feel like he started this war by shouting at the High King. I should end it by shouting at him.
Him? Oh, said he's a writer. He mostly just...
Wait, hold on. What did he fucking say?
Names Balablob or Malaklob. One of them funny orc names. Talks real good though. Not a savage at all.
Wow.
Said he's a writer. Don't
Jesus
know what
Christ,
kind of job
legitimately
that is,
saying,
but
oh,
it
he's
must
one
earn
of the
him
good
some
ones.
pretty coin.
God damn.
He's paid up for the next few months.
Racist ass Nords.
He mostly just hangs about. Goes down to the lake. Sometimes samples the stores of wine in the cellar. Man can do whatever he pleases, as far as I care. I tend to keep my patrons' privacy.
His life is in danger.
It is? Well, that's different. He was here, but he left. If you leave now, you can probably catch him. Or you can just wait here. He'll be back soon enough.
Oh man, I have to go
Anything you
catch him.
need, just holler.
I didn't lie. His life is in danger. Because if he doesn't just give me the missive, we're gonna have some trouble. What's up, my guy?
I can't help you, friend. Talk to Hadring, the innkeeper.
I would like to know more about that guy. I feel like I do not know enough about him. I feel like there's a whole quest about him. Okay, I know... Oh wait, that's corundum. If that was gold, I would have stopped what I was doing. But like, I know I'm on a mission.
No time to talk. Out of my way. We'll see about that.
You could have just handed them up.
Somebody help.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna see if I can...
Tala smite you.
God damn! Oh, that was brutal. Over here going toe-to-toe with this armed person, and then just out of nowhere, Lydia shoots them in the fucking face. God damn, Lydia. Fucking savage. Yay, we have all the pelts for Tembo. Hooray! That's almost as important as this. Sorry, kid. Alright. Back to here. We'll stagger an opponent. Can also interrupt a power attack. This is true. I don't remember... So, a side quest involving cooking.
Something to report? Very good. Let's see what you have here. Interesting. They know more of our plans than I expected. It would seem Fort Dunstad is in need of reinforcements. We'll make sure they won't be getting those. One moment while I correct some of these documents. That should do it. Make sure those forged documents get to the Stormcloak commander in Dawnstar. It'll throw him off our trail, allowing us to maneuver more freely.
Okay.
All right, then.
To Frorkmar Bannertorn. What a stupid name. Frorkmar. His parents didn't love him. Probably. What's up, Lydia? It's too bad I can't push soul capture on my fist. Excuse me? Oh man, I ran out of stamina.
You think you can take me?
Oh, the gourmet.
I've got enough of you!
I'm gonna figure out how to do the, Oh, when power bash.
You into pieces!
Okay, I understand what I was doing wrong now. They have to be doing a power attack, and I have to be doing a power bash in response. Or, at least I have to be doing a power bash. Dark Brotherhood. Yeah, the is in the Dark Brotherhood. Okay, so funny enough, on the Wii, right, my, I was running an orc, and I ran into Bulbous. Bulbous? Whatever his name is. Anyway, he's all like, oh, you know, I'm searching for the gourmets. Gourmets here in Skyrim, and the gourmet is a real big hero of mine, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, that's really nice. And I know that if you run into him while pretending to be the gourmet, you can, like, just tell him, oh, I am the gourmet, and he gives you his stuff. Well, I ran into him, a dragon attacked, killed him, so I got his stuff anyway. I found it kind of funny, but also kind of sad. Oh my god. This is happening. Dragon to death, I can punch you to death. I got some cool stuff out of it. I do like that gargoyles are made of precious ores.
By the order of the Jarl, you have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
I don't recall having committed a crime.
Smart man. Now come along with us.
Divine's sake, Skald. Who do you think we're threatening with our old war wounds? We're not soldiers anymore.
Your man Auric is wearing his old Legion armor. What should I make of that?
He's proud of his service, Skald. The Legion taught us loyalty, and we're loyal to Dawnstar.
This isn't over. I got you sending one letter to General Tullius. I'll have you both executed.
I don't like you, fella, but it's okay.
I wasn't born in Skyrim, but when I served in the Legion, this land became my home.
Watch your hands around the legate.
You come to Dawnstar at a bad time. Tempers are... Not a single man or woman in Dawnstar. If people aren't tired... I hear Mara has sent one of her priests to the inn to try to calm... Skald supports Ulfric's rebellion, and he doesn't like having... He's a fool. A dragon has attacked Helgen. Dawnstar needs the Empire now more than ever. Stay out of trouble now.
I'll try, but I think I just got arrested for murder. Kind of awkward.
Horik and I have lived here ever since I retired. He's a good soul.
You lost?
Think you might be in the wrong place, friend. Is that so? I don't recognize you. Why aren't you wearing your Stormcloak colors? I suppose it would be. Good thinking.
Got you.
All right, let's take a look. Ah, good. Looks like the reinforcements for the fort are on the way. And we have some information about enemy troop movements as well. Excellent. It's not easy running messages, what with Imperial scouts crawling all over the place. Well done. Why don't you grab yourself a drink at the Wind Peak before heading back?
Yeah, okay, I will do that, sir.
I'll
Thank
take
you.
my leave then. You've come to Dawnstar at a strange time, friend. Seems everyone in the town is having nightmares.
Y'all keep saying that, but like, I don't care. Okay. You know what I should do? I can't remember where it is, though. Is do the quest to get the Spellbreaker. The what? It's a hell of breathing. Is the dragon skeleton still here? It's not. I guess they cleaned away the camp.
Something to report? Your objective is meet the soldiers preparing for the attack, then join them in wiping out the rebels. Well, soldier, are you up to the task? I knew I could count on you, soldier.
Yeah, damn right. Don't you worry, Leggett. I got this. I'm not sure what a Morty build would be. Probably pathetic. But increasingly better over time. I've also got a Hulk build in mind. I'm just not quite ready to do... I'm not as excited to do Hulk as I am Iron Man or Thor. Iron Man I've had in mind for like ever now. And Thor is new, but is a cool idea. No big guy. Don't worry. Is this more corundum? There's a lot of corundum up here. Oh, iron! Could always use some iron. Says I'm carrying too much to run. But that can't be.
Still here. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Woman. Hold that for a second.
Lead on.
Is that giant chasing you? Wow. Boom. Raise yourself. Nobody threatens my friends. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows the sorrow. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. I know what all this is. Nothing good. There's a very large potato. The largest in all of Skyrim. Okay, here we go.
Send Alfric my regards.
Body smear.
I will smite you! Bastard!
Not the best you can do.
I'll have your head!
Cool, back the bow straight out of her hands. That's actually pretty awesome. And it's not like fighting unarmed isn't an option. I'm fighting armed. A lot of dudes in here. Jesus Christ. Alright. B1. Grab as many arrows as we can get. You know, we're doing a thing. Find the occasional soldier that Lydia clearly killed. Bum 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 bum.
You can afford a septim or two. Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed.
As High Priest of the 8 Divines, I bid you welcome.
9 Divines.
Seems there's no end to the finest weapons and armor.
Nice. Well, this is the one I needed.
Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never rests.
Well, now I can disenchant that.
You should see me when you get bored, stranger.
Nope. I'm good. What was that?
Everything's all right?
Oh, yeah. Alright, folks, just found an elven mace of banished Daedra. Very good enchantment to have, very good for money making. Oh wait, there is one strange thing I'm gonna have to do as Tony Stark. Well, possibly have to do. To make it challenging, I might not make weapons. Maybe. Dunno.
You can sell off that junk at bits and pieces.
Thank you.
Taking the Pale gives us another port in Dawnstar and puts us within striking distance of Windhelm. That should make Ulfric a bit more cautious, huh? Battles are won by trained and disciplined men. Wars are won by talented and exceptional individuals. I'm raising you to Prefect. Take this blade as a gift and symbol of your new rank. You've earned it. Make your way to our camp in the Rift. We have a few surprises for the Stormcloaks lined up. Gods be with you.
Was I just given something? A dwarven shield. Wow. I'm honored.
What is it? Dragons?
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn. I just don't know it.
Trouble?
But anyway, folks.
Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword. That old blade can barely cut butter.
I mean, maybe. You'd have to give it to me, though. If I had like a thief character, right? Like, let's say I was doing say I was doing a Black Widow build or a Nick Fury build, I would steal that dude's sword, enchant it, and then give it back to him.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Return anytime you need arms.
Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
You should see me when you get bored.
Alright, folks. You know what time it is. It's adventure time.
about you and your honeyed words?
Well, I mean, I am a good motivational speaker. To make us a fortune, ladies and gentlemen. A fortune. Now, the argument could be made that Tony Stark should absolutely sell weapons. Right. Because, I mean, he's Tony Stark. But part of the challenge of that could be not making weapons. However, I think what I might do is this, right? Like, might make some weapons until, I don't know, such a time as it feels wrong to, somehow? That would be a good story moment for him to not make weapons anymore. Now, sneaking and fortify carry weight are actually two enchantments that, when put together on clothes, are worth a lot.
What manner of power is that?
But no enchantment is worth quite as much as Banished Daedra.
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
That makes a lot of sense.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. But what can I help you with?
Sells until he picks a side in the Civil War, which means he should sell to both sides for a while until he finally chooses a side. And then decides. And knowing Tony, he'll pick the Imperial side. Because, I mean, in Civil War, both comics and movie, he picked the government side. So. I've had people use that same line of thought to suggest that Steve Rogers should have picked the Rebellion's side. But the thing is about the Rebellion here is that they are just fucking racist. I don't actually know if I have that enchantment. I probably do. Like, you know that Steve Rogers would never intentionally side with racism. So, like, never intentional. He might occasionally mess up and, you know, what have you, but, like, he's Stephen H. Rogers, you know. Because this isn't Ultimate Steve Rogers. This is, it's good old-fashioned Steve Rogers. The correct Steve Rogers.
Come back to bits and pieces anytime. I'm right behind you.
Traditional Steve Rogers.
I am at your command.
Around the shop lately.
Lead on.
Seriously?
Still here. How can I serve you, my Thane?
You can serve me by carrying my stuff. You see, she's much nicer to me now.
Lead on.
Father ought to punch them in the mouth. That'll get people in here.
You should see me when you get bored, stranger.
I wish that quest line had been, like, finished. There should be more to it than that.
Wanderer like you must have plenty of tales to tell.
That's true.
But
I am
I'm
gonna marry
afraid I'm
Lydia.
too busy to hear 'em.
I'm definitely gonna do that. I just don't know how to ask the question. I'll ask when the war is over. 'Cause that feels right. Okay, I need to go deliver these fucking bear pelts to Temba. It's driving me crazy. Temba White Armors. One of the first quests I got. That's true. Well, I haven't really... I don't actually think I've talked to the Temple of Mara yet about how marriage works in Skyrim, so I should probably do that. But again, I'll ask after the war. What's up, motherfuckers?
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a
See, as my thief characters, I'm nice. Every time a guard says that, like, I carry around mead specifically to slip mead into their pockets. Because it's good pickpocketing practice. Pickpocketing.
These damn bears are driving me crazy!
Nice to finally meet someone who can follow simple instructions. Here's your reward, as promised. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to work.
I like how she sort of looks like a bear.
If you get a chance, kill a few more bears for me, will you?
Sorry, I was curious. I didn't believe the stories. I won't go over there ever again.
See that you don't. I promised to keep you safe, and I'm not going to break my word.
What a nice innkeep.
Friends like you are hard to find, and very valuable to me.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up. I'm walking the 7,000 steps to honor the Greybeards and reflect on my own life. It's a tradition among the Nords of Skyrim.
Okay. I don't even remember... Oh. I didn't actually realize that this was the correct place to be.
Hi.
Best offense is a good defense, am I right?
Correct, Iverstead Guard. Best offense is indeed a good defense. And the best defense is a good offense. Shield. It's deer. But it's running from something. It is the location of the Temple of Mara. Saw be along to Riften shortly, just not yet. Well, the deer was probably running from this fucking spider. Excellent work, guys. Oh my god. What the hell was that? Hello, Lydia. Who is the most like Pepper Potts? I'm thinking Isolde.
Bad idea.
Gods, did that really just happen?
That was over very quickly. Jesus Christ. Oh, yes. Okay, this is part of the mod. These randomly generated extra soldiers come with a shit ton of arrows. Like, that dude had 200 arrows.
Waiting. Insufferable waiting.
Shut the fuck up.
Something to report? The General and I have our disagreements, but he's the best hope for both the Empire and Skyrim. You're going to Riften. My spies report the Jarl's steward Anuriel has arrangements with the Thieves Guild that would be rather embarrassing if made public. I need you to find evidence of her corrupt activities and use it to gain a measure of her cooperation. This will require stealth and discretion. The Jarl's guards won't take kindly to anyone rummaging through her steward's private quarters. Good. I can always count on you, can't I?
Goddamn right. I'm Captain America. Bandits this time.
Mercy on you. Go ahead. Try and fight back.
Attacking the blacksmith.
Put you down.
Such degeneracy.
Many of my countrymen joined the rebels. They can't see the big picture. Skyrim needs the Empire as much as it needs us.
Tribune.
Oh well, good thing I've already been to Riften. Because, needed that... needed the pugilism enchantment if this build was gonna work.
Welcome to Riften, home of the Thieves Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. Just thugs. Vermin creeping around the rat way.
Whatever you say, my dude.
Blessings of Mara upon you.
So tell me, preacher man.
How may I help you, my son? Of course. I'd be more... Right now, the best you could provide is coin. Thank you. I can promise you that this will... Wonderful. Where to begin? Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost. We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim. Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage... Typically, love in Skyrim is as earnest as the people who live here. Life is hard and short, so there's little room for long courtship. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet of Mara about the neck, showing they are available. When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together, one of them comes to the temple and we arrange a ceremony. Here you are. Now, remember, people in Skyrim respond to deeds. You will find more people interested in your love if you help them. Good luck. Mara bless you. May you return to her benevolence in safety.
What is it you seek, my child? We are devoted to the goddess Mara, who gave mortals the gift of love, that they might have a hint of eternity. Her blessings are many. To love is not all. To receive the touch of explore. Are you prepared, then, to help bring the light across this land? The dawn surely opens upon you, child. You must bear its light that all may see. Mara has reflected an image to me. At the foot of the throat, and the young woman, almost a girl. Her fickle love must resolve itself. The village of Iverstead. The woman, Fastred. This is the prayer heard by the goddess, and I will entreat Mara on your behalf.
The reason I'm doing this is because I know that I can't remember what the Blessing of Mara does exactly, but I know that it's permanent.
No lollygagging.
No lollygag no more. Alright. Time to do some spy shit.
Have our scouts come up with any information on these reports of dragons?
Yes, milady. That unpleasantness at Helgen supposedly involved a dragon. It killed several soldiers before it departed.
I want you to speak to the city guard. Make sure there's a contingency plan in effect.
As Jarl Leila's houseguard, I would ask that you maintain
Yes, milady.
distance from her.
I've also taken the liberty in preparing
Watch the
a
skies,
hiding
traveler.
just
You're
in case.
trespassing here. You'd better clear
Good.
out.
If Riften should fall, it's only right.
If it's a bed you need,
spared.
talk to Kirava in the Bee and Barb. She'll send. Right.
Actually, here I have an idea.
Still here. I will remain on guard here.
That would be a good plan.
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl.
Alright, let's see what potions I have.
Layla's steward, an Uriel.
I do not have anything on me. Wait. I can probably just make something. Let's see. So I have an idea, you see. Fortified illusion. There we go. Just item I can put on this hat right here. Want something I'll keep. Nah, it doesn't even have to be something I'll keep. Modern problems require modern solutions. Now I have a potion of invisibility. I'll use that. Yeah. Call it the stealth suit. I don't believe there's a spell of invisibility, is there? That would be really cool. As it demands great cunning, grace, talent, perform one's duties tactfully and discreetly.
As Riften's steward, I'm afraid I can provide only limited assistance, but speak your mind.
You're trespassing here.
I suppose you're here to extort something from me? Is that it? Well, what is it you want?
What if this... Soldiers running
So, you're an Imperial spy. Interesting. I have no strong love for the Stormcloaks, but I can't say I'm all that fond of the Empire either. This war of yours makes it difficult for a resourceful woman to advance her interests. Perhaps we can find a way for both of us to prosper from this unfortunate discovery? It would ruin me. I have a good thing going here. The Jarl benefits from my more creative arrangements as well, though it'd be impossible for her to admit that. Layla is a simple and traditional woman, which makes it easy to manipulate her, but impossible to regain her graces once offended. Look, perhaps we could come to some kind of agreement? What if I told you about a large shipment of gold and weapons? Oh no, I'm no fool. You'll learn what you need to know once we've come to an agreement. Well, I suppose I'm not left much choice in the matter, am I?
No, you're not.
Very well. I trust a hefty purse of septims will suffice.
That's not even what I had in mind, but okay.
They're taking it by wagon to Windhelm. If you hurry, you'll catch them before they get far.
That was a lot of money I just get handed.
It'll be a fairly slow-moving caravan. The shipment is quite heavy and guarded by many men. Now let's pretend we never had this discussion. You're welcome in Riften, as long as you continue to obey our laws. You heading out?
Oh,
as you command, my Thane.
Yeah. Nice. Alrighty. See, folks? Easy. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. But yeah, you're right. Doing the Book of Love quests does actually make Steve more personable.
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why bother visiting Iverstead?
He seems like such an asshole. I think convincing her to go out with Klimek is the easiest choice to make.
Pilgrim or not?
Are you the one sent by Mara?
Right through our backwards little town.
How'd you know it was coming?
I prayed to Mara and she spoke to me in a dream. She said a stranger would appear to help me.
We've talked before.
Is that you? My parents are being impossible. Bassianus wants to marry me, and I think I love him. But he wants to move to Riften afterwards, and my father won't allow it. He only cares about this stupid town. But Bassianus makes me happier than anyone ever has. My mother's not any help either. Oh, thank you so much. It's wonderful to have someone around who understands. Have you spoken to my parents yet? Please. My love depends on it.
My daughter's drunk. I'm sure I know what this is about. She thinks she's in love with Bassianus and wants to leave town. With him. Let me tell you how I see it. Until a few months ago, the girl was head over heels for Klimek. Wouldn't stop talking about him. Now, if I thought she was really in love with Bassianus, that would be one thing. But she's a child. It will pass. Look around here. There's not much left. Used to be a good-sized town. But folks have been moving to Riften for a... If all the young people leave, what happens to Iverstead? You know how children... And like always, the boy lacks any kind... A little push and this would all be simpler.
You must be another pilgrim on the way up. Oh my. Probably something about the men. We all wish we had her problems. I don't tell my husband. But I don't have any problem with Bassianus. Even if it means her leaving Iverstead, I want Fastra to be happy. If they just snuck out of town together, I could manage my husband. Bassianus is still so terrified of Yofthor. If he knew that I'd keep him from hunting the poor boy down, let him know that I'll watch out for them. Just want my daughter to be happy. Sure, leave. Everyone else does.
Nah, I'm gonna talk to Klimek. Klimek is a nice bro. He is my friend. He and I have talked many times about the Greybeards, about delivering supplies to the Greybeards, and about the Greybeards mostly. But he's a nice dude. This Bassianus is kind of an ass. Whoa. It's the morning. Oh god. Oh. I'll be honest, I've never even done the Bassianus ending.
Dragons?
It just never feels right with that guy. I just don't like him. Oh yeah, I said I'd do something about this place. And I will. Just... Hello. Stormcloaks.
Damn faithless Imperials.
Fight or die well.
Thinking maybe I'm the Dragonborn, and I just don't know it yet.
think you might be in the wrong place.
I just want to let that dude know he's not the Dragonborn. It's important. Oh, so I make the correct choice in that people are actually happy. See, I knew that the dude was kind of like whatever. But now that you're telling me, I'm like glad to know that I've never sided with him on this. Oh no, I'm sure she does, but, you know, she also loved Klimek till very recently, and I'm more on Klimek's side. Klimek's a good dude.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something. Thanks again for delivering those supplies to the Greybeards.
That's true. But I'd rather she be happy with this dude.
Oh, Fastred. I'm not sure what happened. One moment she's smiling at me, the next I can't even meet her eyes. I'll bet Bassianus would know what's going on. He understands women. Thanks again for the legwork. Oops. I wish I could make my Oh, I'll bet Bassianus would know what's going. What did you call me? Wait, you mean I should just tell her? Tell her how I feel?
Exactly, whereas Klimek has a nice house for one, and clearly, you know, like he doesn't need the money to be happy, he's content to fish.
Izmir's beard, you're right. No fish was ever caught by staying away from the shore. I'm off to see her.
I am a good person. Look at him go. That's a man, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know where the fuck he went. I don't know where either of them are. Are they in the house?
Fastred, I have something to say to you.
Klimek? What is it?
I don't want you to leave Iverstead.
Why not?
Because I would miss you.
But I thought you only cared about your fishing.
What good are fish if you have to eat them alone?
Oh, Klimek. Can I help you?
See? Simple.
It's a fine day with you around.
You are welcome.
Oh, you're a traveler. You must have so much to tell about the world outside.
Thanks again for delivering those supplies to the Greybeards. Thanks again for the leg.
Back to being a one-note NPC. It's okay. It's okay. I did the right thing. I made the correct choices. That would be so mean. That would be like the meanest thing in the world.
Stay sharp.
Something to report? Excellent work. I knew you'd bring back something useful. It just so happens I've got some scouts along the road. Meet up with them and together see if you can't overpower the caravan.
Alright, overpowering the caravan is going to be the last thing that happens on this stream because I gotta head out pretty soon. Got stuff to do. Well, I got rehearsal to get to, so we're gonna go raid this caravan, be good Imperial soldiers. Ugh. And stop the Confederates. I mean, the Stormcloaks. I think the most amazing thing about modern Confederates is that they proudly call themselves Lost Causers. Well, when I say modern, probably a few decades out of date. What's important is that anyone was proud to call themselves that. It's like, okay, you were a lost cause. Means you lost. Hello. I mean, sure. I was gonna do a caravan, but I guess that's not gonna be fun. I should probably get my correct helmet back on. I just realized, because I changed helmets to do thing.
I'll kill you if I have
Come at me, bro. Come get me. I am the Dagron born. I actually don't have time to do any describing. Alright, folks, tell you what I'm gonna do. You know, PS4 can sleep, so, what I'll do is I'm just gonna pause this here. I'm gonna end the stream for now. And I'll come back later and we'll finish off this dragon together and finish off the Civil War. Alright, I will catch you guys later. Bye-bye.